Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Breforth and Rest in Peace. Breforth is Jürgen Breforth, who's of course the guitarist in Mad Max, the great German metal band Mad Max. Brought out a brilliant album last year. One of my favourites of the year, actually. So it says here, Breforth, Rest in Peace. It's a brand new single and it's coming from the forthcoming album, Metal in My Heart. It's going to have 10 songs on it. It reflects personal experiences of Jürgen's own 40 years in metal. Man, amazing stuff. It's his most personal work. It describes his love and respect for his musical heroes who accompanied him on his musical journey. So it says, thrilled and inspired by the new wave of British heavy metal bands like Iron Maiden, Saxon and Priest, he founded his band Mad Max in 1982. Man, fucking 1982! It says here, the Mad Max debut album, Heavy Metal, made crystal clear that musically Jürgen was the guy with a metal heart. 40 years later, he presents his authentic mix of new wave of British heavy metal influences and Teutonic metal. In the band are Jürgen Breforth on the guitar, Peter Lenzschau on the vocals, Eric Blumenthal on the guitar, Jens Lerkerman on the bass, and Arne Fletchhut on the drums. Probably completely wrong from me. I apologise if I am. Without further ado, this is Breforth and Rest in Peace. Here we go. Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Proper metal riffing. Really is influenced, obviously, by new wave of British heavy metal, what he's saying, or new wave of traditional heavy metal, whatever you want to say. But, I mean, definitely got a mix perfectly, like explained under the video, the Teutonic metal. I mean, that chorus especially has real Teutonic metal feels. It really does. To the heavens, screaming vocals. Love the vocalist here, man. Just a perfect fit for this type of metal. I love the video. I mean, it's loads of my heroes on there. Ronnie Dio being the ultimate person who's passed away and who are, you know, the best vocalist in the world. But it's also some other great ones, not just from the metal background, obviously. Jim Morrison, you can see there. Elvis Presley. I mean, loads of influence on, obviously, on Jürgen Breforth here. But I love it, man. It's really cool, you know, like ode to those great musicians that we all miss. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder, you know, what would Dio be producing now? Even Elvis. I mean, I know he'd be really old now, but if he was about longer, what would we be listening to now? I actually like Elvis as well. So it's cool that, you know what I mean, musicians, and like he's been in the game 40 years, do you know what I mean? But he's still paying homage to the greats who lived in music, you know. Music is a massive thing for me. It's like, you know, it's a huge part of my life. So, and some of those people in the video that Jürgen Breforth is, you know, relating to is, yeah, man, some of my heroes as well. So it's sad, but at the same time, with the brilliance that we've got out of some of these musicians is just amazing. This is proper heavy metal banger, isn't it? Some of those riffs, obviously, some of the influence coming from Mad Max, the band he's been in for such a long time. You can hear that, especially that chorus. I can imagine that being on the last album by Mad Max. So loving it so far. I wonder what the solo is going to be like. It's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Here we go for the rest, guys. Oh yeah. Brilliant first single by Breforth. I don't know if that's the only, is that the only time he's gone out on his own solo stuff? I'm not really sure. But absolutely loved it. Just like I said, the perfect mix of metal, from traditional to tonic, going back years, and then some sort of modern riffing in there as well. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Vocalist was on fire as well. Guys, what do you think of that? That was Breforth and Rest in Peace. It's coming off the forthcoming album called Metal in My Heart. Love that. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. I'll see you soon.